what a night ahead of us on Foyle side as the top two in the league standings go head to head in this FAI Cup quarter-final. A weekend that has already seen First Division outfits Treaty United and Waterford, and earlier today Shelbourne booked their places in the final four. Now that semi-final lineup set to be completed at a rocking Ryan McBride Brandywell. McGonigal winning the free kick, Daniel Cleary penalised again, and patching goes quickly towards McElhenney. Morton touched that from Cleary. Good thinking from Will Patching and Patrick McElhenney. Here it's back with McJanet. Swings one in around the back and a chance for Connolly, who stayed forward here, hooks it back inside, and the lead goal for Derry City. Well, the early pressure pays off and Jamie McGonigal brings to an end a 15-game goal drought with the breakthrough goal here.
Yeah, it's poor defensively again. Rovers to get caught out with that back post like they did earlier on with the Dummigan chance. Paulus got them out of that one, but this time they can't work it out. Poor defending from Rovers. Good start from Derry. Game's been fairly scrappy, but they won't mind. You see here, it's just a ball to the back post again. No one picking up at the back post. Free player. Just Connolly just pops it back into the box. McGonigal, as he is a striker in the 6-yard box. Connolly does really well because his first touch not as great, but he just stands it back up at the back post, middle of the area, and he just comes in. Good header on the ball into the corner. Great start for Derry City.
Gannon recovers to get goal side. McGonigal looking for Duffy. Tracked by Ferrugia. Doing well, Michael Duffy, to get it back to his number 9. Dummigan stepping in and having a goal! Well, he's got a couple of goals this season, including an absolute cracker against St. Pat's. This was almost another for Cameron Dummigan.
Yeah, it's great play. It's a great pick out as well. And his first touch is brilliant, and it's up on the volley, and he just side-footed, trying to side-foot and bender at the same time. It's brilliant technique, and he's very unlucky because it is dipping, but it doesn't dip blowing up below the crossbar. Hits the crossbar. Great effort from Dummigan. Good play from Derry City.
Derry City coming into this one by my count about 8.5 hours since last conceding a goal. They might be in for another one at the other end. There's contact penalty. Patrick McElhenney upended by Lee Grace, and it's a red card. Big moment in the game, this one.
It's just a long ball, catches Rovers out, and again it's that bounce on the pitch as well. He's saying it, he's arm to arm. You see here, it's a long ball from Mark, gets between the Rovers centre half, just gets across to McElhenney. Oh, you see here, we get a better view over here. I think that's harsh. There's a coming together of players. Is there any real movement forward, or push or trip? I'm not too sure there is.
Well, this is a huge moment in this quarter-final. Patching with that short run up again. Oh, off the bar and over. Lightning has struck twice for Will Patching from the penalty spot against Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, he does a little check, doesn't he? I hate to see that with a player, and he scoops it up onto the crossbar. Keeper's gone the wrong way, but that little check slows down his run, gets under the ball, trying to just curl it into that top corner. Doesn't get under it too much, scoops it over the bar. Rovers about to make a change. Yeah, he's seen the gap open up and he stepped into that. You're just looking at Rovers, and Jack Byrne is the one that's playing behind Gaffney, but at the moment he's probably the deepest midfielder they have at times. I know he's trying to get the game started.
Ferrugia, oh, he's done brilliantly here. He's left two in his way. Can he pick someone out? He can! The save, Gaffney on the follow-up, 1-1. Shamrock Rovers with the equaliser. Outstanding work by Neil Ferrugia. And it broke to the right man. Well, they've had some trials and tribulations, some tough times in this game here this evening, but they've hung on in there, the 10 men of Shamrock Rovers, and they've got their reward.
Oh, it's a great goal. It's brilliant play from Ferrugia. I was giving out about Jack Byrne, but what he did, he created it over and over on this left-hand side of the pitch, and Ferrugia does really well. Sees the gap and drives into it, but what he does really well is the awareness to pick out a pass, and he picks out a great pass. It's a good save from the goalkeeper, but Gaffney's the one in the penalty spot in the penalty box, a bit like McGonigal. It's a pull-back, Andy Lyons is the shot, keeper parries it out, maybe he can knock it out a little bit wider, knocks it straight into Gaffney. Yeah, it's really Moynes as well, isn't it? The legs go, but the head goes a little bit as well, and you just switch off.
Lots of substitutions, and the matchup still right. Dangerous ball around the back, and there's the goal. Derry City back in front. What a moment, it's Danny Lafferty. Well, one of the hometown boys with the goal. He goes to celebrate with the hometown fans. Great delivery. Eyes on it all the way, met it with a meaty header. No chance for Bowles. Derry 2-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure I can see it again. I think the keeper may come for this and he gets caught. It's a good ball in again. He comes across and doesn't get anywhere near that, and Lafferty, it's a brilliant header as well. Maybe he can come a little bit further and try to be competitive, but he doesn't. Lafferty's standing in the 6-yard box and he barely, it's a bullet header, but he's only 2 or 3 yards out. There's no stopping that at all.
His distribution lands it right on the chest of Boyce. Akintunde, and it's on down the right hand side. Kavanagh dancing into the penalty area, yet to score for Derry City. His first goal for Derry City is the goal that more than likely buries the hopes of his former club Shamrock Rovers.
Yeah, they'd say he was lively just before that. He won the free kick, but it's a great finish and he shows brilliant pace, but so calm as well. Like you say, ex-Shamrock Rovers players, that's 2. Lafferty 1. Kavanagh this time puts in the 3rd goal, and that should be it for Derry City. But it's a really good finish from Brandon Kavanagh. It's a really good goal. You see the build-up play here. Akintunde does really well, rolls him, and Kavanagh takes the ground, and the fullback gets across, and then he's into that box. Once he gets and takes his ground, there's no stop. Brilliant from Akintunde. Reverse pass, and he goes across, takes Kavanagh's ground as well. And he's in there, he's only one thing on his mind, he's going to hit the target here, and he hits the target, and it's a really good finish. He's brave, and he has belief in himself. He's a really good player, Brandon. He's probably lost his way a little bit this season. I was talking to Rudy before him about the game. He said he's just gone out the boil a little bit. What a way to answer the manager, but that's the bit you need to say, right, well, I've gone out the boil, I'm coming back in. You've got to try to get over the line and that, and Derry will chase them all the way to the end of that.
Whistling them out of the referee. We're almost there. The ball in the hands of Brian Marr. And that is it, it's all over. And listen to the noise around the Ryan McBride Brandywell. Derry City have beaten Shamrock Rovers. This amazing run of theirs continues. They advance into the semi-finals. Well, they will be paired with either Treaty United, Waterford or Shelbourne, winners earlier today against Bohemians.